If you want to know how to complete the week 10 challenges, go check out the rest of the video. Let me give you a full guide for the week 10 challenges. They will show up on Thursday, August 11th at 9 AM ET. Let's start with the first challenge. You need to damage 10 different objects with one spray of the Charge SMG. So first of all, you need to obtain the weapon from floor loot, chest loot or supply drops. And once you found it, you have to pick an area with all sorts of small props and walls. So you have to hold the trigger to charge it to the max, and while releasing start moving from left to right. Try to hit as many objects as possible, including walls, poles or floors. With the spray I was able to hit 10 different objects, but not a lot more than that. So it might be a tough challenge to complete, since you will need to hit 10 different objects with a single Charge SMG spray. For challenge number 2, you need to damage an opponent with a DMR without aiming down the sights. So it's the same story as the SMG, you need to find the gun first. And once you have it, it's time to hit opponents without ADSing. It's also called zooming in. So you basically have to hip fire a sniper and hit opponents with it. And because you have a lot of bloom, it might be a stressful quest to complete. And to prevent these awkward fights, you could also try to deal damage on wolves, sharks or Darth Vader and his stormtroopers. That should also count as an opponent. And if it doesn't, or if you want to complete it on real players, you might want to knock a player first and finish him with the DMR. After you've dealt 100 damage with a DMR, without aiming down the sight, you complete the challenge and get 15,000 XP. And for the third challenge, you need to damage opponents within 10 seconds of dashing with the 0-point fish. The 0-point fish can be caught in the water, but you can also find them in ice machines and coolers. So the coolers are those blue boxes on the ground where you can interact with. A lot of splashes, floppers and ice cream cones come out of it. However, the ice cream cones might be gone once the summer event is over. Anyways, here's a map with all ice machines and coolers on the island. And as you can see, Chonker Speedway and Loot Lake have a lot of coolers. Once you've obtained the 0-point fish, you need to look for opponents. And when you eat the fish, you will be able to dash for a few seconds by double jumping. Use the ability and start shooting at your opponents. Deal 100 damage within 10 seconds of dashing to complete the challenge. And keep in mind that you can dash multiple times, so if you think that 10 seconds are over but you still have the effect, just dash again and the timer will be reset. And if you think it's too hard to complete, I recommend to give it a try on wolves, sharks or Darth Vader. This should also work. And for challenge number 4, you need to travel in a baller while on water. So these ballers can be found in and around Rave Cave. I think most of you will know the locations now where you can find them. And once you have the ball, there isn't really a faster trick to get this done. Just make your way to the lakes, the rivers or the ocean. You could try to speed up the process a little bit by using your grappler. But in the end you just have to travel 500 meters in a baller while on water. And for challenge number 5, you need to eliminate a player with the first shot from the prime shotgun. So just like the other challenges, you need to find the weapon first. But the prime shotgun is different from other shotguns because the first shot deals more damage than the rest. And with first shot they mean a fully reloaded magazine. So make sure the bullet counter says 4, because that will be the first and most effective shot. And most of the times it doesn't deal enough damage to one-shot an opponent. So you need to damage him first or knock him out and then finish him with the shotgun. You can also reload mid-fight like I did in this example. But this requires a little bit more time and luck, but it will help you get the job done. Eliminate one opponent to complete the quest and get 15,000 XP. And for challenge number 6, you need to drop the Hammer Assault Rifle. And this challenge is by far the easiest one this week. Pick up a Hammer Assault Rifle from the ground, a chest or a supply drop. Once it's in your inventory, drop it on the ground again and you will complete the challenge. And for the final challenge of week 10, you need to bounce on a crash pad, a Bouncy Slurpshroom and off-road tires in a single match. So my advice is to land at the gas station east of Reality Falls. Behind the building you can find a pile of off-road tires. Bounce on the tires and move on to the second object, being Bouncy Slurpshrooms. They can be found everywhere in the area around the gas station. A nearby mushroom can be found east near the bridge toward Tilted Towers. So now you only need to bounce on a crash pad. And keep in mind this has to be done in the same match. And for this final part I'm afraid you just need to be lucky finding the item. Unless you grab the battle bus and make your way to the other side of the island, east of the sanctuary. Near the mighty monument you can find crash pads inside the water. However, I'm not sure if they will stay after the summer event has ended. But if they do, quickly bounce on one of the crash pads before you get sent back to the lobby. And after you've bounced on all 3 objects in a single match, you've completed the final challenge of week 10. And the next 2 challenges are backup challenges. In case challenges are bugged, they replace them with one of these. So you need to destroy structures or deal damage with explosives if that's the case. Anyways, keep in mind that these are leaked quests and they might change them a little bit once they come out. And every Thursday I'm live on this channel to complete the challenges. Feel free to join the stream and hang out with the community. So leave a like if this video was useful, subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video. My name is RutgerK, thanks for watching and I see you in the next video.